Ever walk by like a construction site and wonder what's even going on in there? Well, that's kind of what we're doing today, peeling back the layers on a career that's hiding in plain sight.
Hiding in plain sight, yeah.
Coding machine operator?
It's not as simple as it sounds.
No, not at all. And thankfully, we've got RoleCatcher's insights to guide us. And let me tell you, their career guide on this, packed with surprises. I mean, we encounter coded materials every single day, your car, appliances, even our smartphones. But who knew there was this whole world behind it?
It's a blend of precision and adaptability that I don't think a lot of people would expect.
Right. So let's break down what a coding machine operator actually does.
Yeah, let's get into it.
RoleCatcher gets into the weeds here, talking about setting up and operating these machines that apply coatings. And we're not just talking paint, right?
Oh, no.
Lacquer, enamel, even layers of metal like zinc or chromium. It's
the whole gamut, really.
Right.
Like, for instance, some of these coatings are applied thinner than a human hair.
wow.
Talk about precision.
See, I had no idea. So it's not just about getting that coating on, it's about getting it on perfectly every single time.
Exactly. And they're often managing multiple machines at once, troubleshooting on the fly, adapting to different materials and production speeds.
It's like a high-stakes juggling act, but with, like, layers of technical know-how built in.
Yeah.
No wonder RoleCatcher highlights a strong demand for coding machine operators, and across so many industries, too.
Oh, yeah.
Automotive, aerospace, electronics. If it's metal and needs a good coating,
They're the ones to call.
these are the folks you call.
Yep. And that demand translates into some appealing perks. RoleCatcher mentions good likelihood of overtime pay, which is always nice. But of course, there's two sides to every coin, right?
Right, because no job is all sunshine and rainbows.
Exactly.
And RoleCatcher doesn't sugarcoat that. They're very upfront about the physical demands, being on your feet, potentially lifting heavy materials.
Sure.
And then there's the exposure to potentially hazardous materials. Safety's paramount in this field.
Absolutely. And that's why those safety protocols and training programs are so critical. It's not just about checking boxes. It's about making sure that these skilled professionals have a safe place to work. And speaking of training, this isn't a career where you learn it once and you're done. New materials, new techniques. It's continuous. Absolutely.
Which, depending on your personality, that could be a pro or a con.
Oh, for sure.
Some folks thrive on that. Others, maybe not so much. But it does make you wonder, with all these facets to the role, what are the opportunities for growth?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Because RoleCatcher actually outlines several career paths for coding machine operators.
Oh.
For example, you can move up to like a supervisory or managerial role, where instead of running the machines, you're guiding a team.
So you can go from hands-on to overseeing the whole operation.
Exactly.
I like that. What else?
Well, they also highlight the possibility of becoming like a real specialist.
Okay.
Imagine mastering a specific coding process or becoming like the resident expert on a particular material that's in high demand.
Okay, now we're getting into some next-level stuff here. Plasma coating.
Exactly.
It's the real deal.
High tech.
It is high tech. They're using plasma, which is, superheated matter, to create these incredibly durable and precise coatings.
Wow.
Think aerospace components,
Okay.
medical implants. It's cutting edge.
Mm-hmm.
And RoleCatcher points out that as technology evolves, the demand for these specialists in these really niche areas is only going to grow.
So you could really carve out like a unique space for yourself in this field.
Precisely. And it all ties back to that need for continuous learning that we were discussing.
Right.
Staying ahead of the curve isn't just about keeping up.
Yeah.
It's about, like, opening up entirely new doors in your career.
That's like choosing your character class in a video game.
There you go.
And maxing out a skill tree. Exactly. And who knows what new technologies are right around the corner.
Right.
We could be talking about coating objects with self-healing materials or coatings that can conduct electricity.
Wow. That's
the future is wild.
That's job security.
Right.
But let's be real for a sec. Okay.
Yeah.
It's one thing to know about these opportunities.
Yeah.
It's another to actually land that dream job.
Right.
And I have a feeling RoleCatcher has something to say about that too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Their platform isn't just about providing information. It's about giving you the tools to take action.
Okay.
Think of it as your secret weapon in the job hunt.
Okay, I'm all ears. Give me the rundown.
All right. So they have this fantastic jobs module that goes way beyond like your typical job board. It's not about flooding you with every opening under the sun.
Right.
It's about using your profile, your preferences, to pinpoint those diamond-in-the-rough opportunities that are actually a good fit.
So no more endless scrolling.
Exactly.
Feeling like you're getting nowhere.
Exactly. And then there's the CV Resume Builder.
Okay.
Which helps you craft a compelling narrative that highlights your unique skills.
Okay.
It's all about presenting yourself in the best possible light.
It sounds incredibly useful, especially in such a specialized field.
Oh, absolutely.
Where you really need to showcase those skills.
For sure.
What about the interview process itself? Any help there?
You bet.
Okay.
Their interview guides are fantastic.
Okay.
They're packed with industry-specific insights. They even provide practice questions.
Oh, wow.
Tailored to the coding machine operator role.
So it's like having a personal interview coach.
There you go.
In your back pocket.
Exactly.
Wow. So RoleCatcher is like a one-stop shop.
Pretty much.
For launching a career in this field.
It is. And they even go a step further.
Oh.
They use AI to analyze your skills based on your profile.
Okay.
And suggest areas where you might want to, level up, gain additional certifications.
So it's like having a personalized career counselor.
Built right in.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask.
Yeah.
In their materials, do they mention how many employers are actually in their database?
They do.
Okay.
It's actually pretty impressive. RoleCatcher boasts a network of over 9 million employers.
9 million? That's wild. Like trying to count all the stars in the sky? That really puts the vastness of the job market into perspective.
It does, and it speaks to something we touched on earlier, the sheer range of industries where a coding machine operator's skills are needed. This isn't about finding a job, it's about finding the right job, and in a field that's always changing, too.
That's what I find so cool about this whole deep dive. We started with what some folks might think is a very specific role. But look at us now. We've uncovered all these possibilities, different specializations, leadership paths, new technologies. It's a lot.
It is. But it's a good reminder for anyone listening, If you're thinking about a career change or just starting to explore options, don't write something off just because it seems too narrow at first. So true. Ask questions. Be open to those unexpected paths. So, to everyone listening, I'll leave you with this. If a career that's got technical expertise needs you to be adaptable, and maybe even has a little artistry baked in, well, the world of a coding machine operator might be calling your name.
And hey, who knows? Maybe RoleCatcher can help you find your way in this field.